What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Coach K. That's right, with your motivational tip of the day. You want to stay tuned. This is about a mother and son's relationship. How very important it is to have those relationships. Because guess what? I know a lot of times we talk about the daughter and father's relationship, but guess what? The son and mother relationship is just as important as the son. I mean, you get what I'm saying. See you on the inside. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the motivational tip of the week. Is mom and son's relationship. That's right. So, okay, three things I want to hit on. There's a lot of things that I can go on and on about a mother and son's relationship, but I'm gonna kind of hit a couple, just some things I think is very important. For one, relationship, love, and the third one is money. I'm gonna talk about the relationship. Having a relationship with your son, so a son basically can learn how to treat a woman. That's why it's very important to have a relationship with your son. Just as well as same as a father has a relationship with his daughter, it teaches her how what kind of man that she's going to attract into her life. Same thing like a mother and a son, the same thing. So the reason why this is very important is there's a lot of guys that grow up without their mothers in their lives, or their mothers didn't have that relationship with them. And a lot of times they go on to get into relationships that don't last long, or they don't know how to treat a woman. They don't know how a woman feel. They don't know the expectations of a woman and all that. I mean, the list goes on and on. So I think we can narrow that curve by making sure that as a mother, we develop that relationship with our son. Now, don't get me wrong. There are mothers that do break down the things that what it is to be a woman, as far as like the expectations and all that stuff. But guess what? A lot of them don't do that. And I think that this can really help that curve for a young man to understand a woman, even at the same time to be in a longer relationship with a woman, also marriage. Pretty much that's what I'm getting at. So the reason why I say that, because I can speak from example. I have an example where, my mother wasn't in my life. Excuse me. She wasn't in my life. So even though I had some type of woman in my life, but they didn't teach me still. There was a lot of things I still did not know, like how to treat a woman, the expectations, the love, and all that stuff like that. Because at the same time, if you have a mom that's always hollering and screaming at you all the time, guess what kind of woman you're going to attract? And that's not love. But at the same time, it is love. So, but how can you tell the difference between the two? You see what I'm getting at? So in order for your son to have a better relationship with better relationship with his wife or his girl, he needs to have that relationship with you, so he can know how to love the next woman, or the woman, or his wife in general. So I'm gonna leave that at that. So, all right. So number two, I'm gonna talk about money. All right. Majority of the time, which I know, women know how to save a lot. They know how to save. They know how to pay things on time and stuff like that. And guess what? I'm not good at that again. You know, there's some things that I wasn't good at, paying bills, saving, planning, and stuff like that. But guess what? If you do that with your son and he has that same those same characteristics of learning those things, and he get with someone that already know how to do that, man, that's like a win-win situation. You see what I'm saying? That's a win-win, because at the same time, there's a lot of men don't know, you know what I'm saying, how to plan, save, and stuff like that. Now, don't get me wrong, there's some that do. Now, I'm not saying that a woman has to raise a son also by herself, because at the same time, there's some certain things that a man has to do, you know, as far as his son wise. But I'm only speaking about the mother and son relationship right now. That's it. So, but just saving, learning how to, you know what I'm saying, invest or not too much even investing, but just the basic things about money that a woman can teach their son, about saving, planning, and so forth. And the last one is love. Now, this one right here is pretty big. Love can be complicated. Love can be easy. But, well, to be honest, it can be complicated, because there are so many versions of love. We really don't know what's what. But here's the thing. The relationship that you have with your son is the type of relationship he's going to have with his wife, because you're his first love. You're his first period, point blank. He kind of get the notion, or kind of get the feel of, you know what, this is what kind of woman I want, but not in the sense where like everything that you're like. But you know what I'm saying, as far as you're responsible, you know how to save, paying bills on time, you know how to love, you know what it takes to build a relationship, blah, 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 blah. But most men don't really know what love is. Love is putting up with a whole lot of different things, your emotions when you're going through things, or you just fussing, or whatever the case may be. But they have to understand that, and if that son is getting those things at home and understanding really, hey, you know, sometimes a woman's gonna be like, excuse me, but a butthole, that's what they're gonna be. But at the same time, you know, it shouldn't be like something you have to deal with every single day. You know what I'm saying? But it gives them a chance to know, like, when the times get rough, don't quit. That's basically what I'm saying. When you're really going through something, no, it's time really for him to buckle down and really understand. Because at the same time, if you're going through something, if a female is going through something, mom, you're going through something, guess what? It's something that can be fixed. You know, it's something that where he has to understand that if his girl or his wife is mad or whatever the case may be, he need to be asking questions, because 9 times 10 it's something, and she want him to figure it out. That's what I'm saying. So, like I said, I wanted to make this video a while back, you know, about mom and son, because I think it's very important, just as like it's important to have a daughter and father relationship, because you have to remember something. Your son is going to always pick somebody that's similar to you. Yeah. So if you want to be a better person, you want him to have a great wife, make sure you're setting that example. Basically, you setting that example. Guess what? Remember how our kids pay attention to what we model. That's it. They pay attention to what they see. You know, but at the same time too, it's also a deeper thing. You know, how your heart is. You know what I'm saying? They all that's attracted. All those things will attract that female, that wife, that some of the times you don't want to see. Because 9 times out of 10, there's a lot of marriages, mom, where you don't like the girl, but guess what? Although you don't like the wife, guess what? But some of that stuff, you don't want to know why? Because some of that stuff that she's doing, you done it. But you ain't doing it but looking at the mirror. So guys, this is for you too. Make sure you subscribe to the video. Subscribe to my channel. Matter of fact, hit the button, hit the thumbs up, give me a thumbs up, share this video with other people. But like I said, at the same time, you know, whenever, you know what I'm saying, you don't like something in another person, remember it's always in you. So let's say that. So anyway, this is Coach K. I thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. I didn't get a chance to put a Monday video out Monday, but guess what? Tuesday, I apologize. We'll have the next one out next Monday. So this is actually your Monday's motivation coming out on Tuesday. Remember, stay blessed. This is Coach K signing off. Two D's.